Part 1. You spend 4 hours steaming a silk tablecloth that will be covered in red wine. The $12 million merger between the groom's venture capital firm and the bride's family estate is finalized at the Pierre Hotel. The wedding is the closing ceremony of a financial merger. You arrive at 5 a.m., you steam 400 feet of ivory silk, you place name cards according to a chart revised 16 times, you carry safety pins, double-sided tape, and smelling salts. You stand for 14 hours. Did you remember to double knot the floral ties? You eat a protein bar in the service hallway near the trash compactors. New York City wedding assistants earn $25 per hour. The Bureau of Labor Statistics classifies this role under event planners. You tell yourself that mastering the tension of a table runner is the foundation of the entire architecture. Part 2. You hold a Motorola radio. You track a GPS dot crossing the George Washington Bridge with 3,000 stems of hydrangea. The average U.S. wedding cost reached $35,000 in 2024. You verify the 15% gratuity on a $200 per head catering invoice. You direct the photographer to the bridal suite. You check your watch every 12 minutes. You tell yourself the schedule is the only thing keeping the room from dissolving into chaos. Part 3. You sign a 3-page lease for a Soho studio. You meet a couple with a $150,000 budget. You explain that peonies in December cost 4 times the market rate. The Knot reports 75% of couples hire a professional planner. You send vendor emails from your living room floor at 11:30 p.m. You keep 10% of the budget as your management fee. You tell yourself your taste is the product you are selling. Part 4. You hire private security for a Westchester estate. You oversee a custom glass floor over the swimming pool. The floral budget is $75,000. Wholesale flower prices rose 25% between 2022 and 2026. You negotiate a lighting kickback to pay your rent. When was the last time you spoke for free? You ignore a family call during the cake cutting. You drink vodka from a water bottle. You tell yourself a $500,000 budget is just an expensive recipe. Part 5. You sit in a Park Avenue law office. You review seating charts with 2 sets of divorce attorneys. You move the groom's stepmother to table 24. A $250,000 wire clears for a 2027 booking. High-end planners charge a $50,000 flat fee plus 20% of total spend. You mark the $12,000 Vera Wang gown as a depreciating asset on a spreadsheet. You tell yourself mediating a family feud is just logistics management. Part 6. You walk the grounds of a private island in the Florida Keys. You review non-disclosure agreements signed by the 200 service staff. Confidentiality breaches on weddings exceeding $1 million carry 6-figure liquidated damages. You approve a $1.2 million budget regarding the weekend. You discuss offshore vendor payments with the bride's father. You watch the sun set through a computer screen. You check the drone show wind speed. Part 7. You sit in a silent hotel suite. You watch a monitor showing the ballroom. The bride's father shakes hands with the groom's uncle. You know the handshake signifies the merger of their logistics companies. Ultra-high net worth individuals spend 2% of their liquid net worth on milestone events. You wire $400,000 to a floral wholesaler in the Netherlands. You eat a cold steak. You delete the temporary WhatsApp group. Part 8. The ballroom lights are off. You stand on the marble floor of the Rainbow Room. You look at the final invoice on your tablet. The total balance reads $4,800,000. You tap a button. The funds move. The average liquid net worth of a Tier 1 wedding client in the United States is $50 million according to the Knight Frank Wealth Report. Most transactions of this scale are processed through private family offices. You walk to the window. The city is dark. You put on your coat. Part 9. A young woman in a black suit enters the lobby of the Plaza Hotel. She carries a heavy industrial steamer and a rolling suitcase. Did I check the safety pins in the kit? She looks at her phone and bites her lip. You stand by the elevator. You look at her. She does not look at you. She waits for the service lift. The doors open and she disappears into the basement. You walk out the front door into the rain. The machine continues to move whether the flowers are fresh or not.